Hey, how everybody doing, man? Glad to see y'all again. Glad to be here with y'all. Extremely glad that y'all here with me. Thank you again. Uh, Life has been going great. I hope it's going amazing for y'all too. And I'm going through a lot of ups and downs and struggles, but I got God first. I put my trust in God. I fall back after that. You heard him say, "Let go and let God." This week's topic is going to be called decisions, decisions, decisions. And I think we can all, deal with it. We can all, you know, resonate with that. For me personally, because I talk about my life a lot and the things that I'm going through and the thoughts that I have, some decisions that I've been making recently, it's some, freedom or jail or life or death situations. And I'm, of course, going to take the latter. I'm not going back. But these are the things that come about in our lives at split seconds. And we have to be able to be conscious enough to make the best decision when these things happen. So I start off here. So, I left many, many years ago, and I know a lot of really good people. Some of these really good people happen to be criminals. Their hearts in the right places, but their actions. And I was, of course, proposed with, the chance to get right back into the action, the throw of it, as they say. Yeah, I want a part of that. I want to be a part of freedom. I want to be a part of happiness and all the things that exist out here. It's nothing that's in prison that'll make me want to do something out here to jeopardize this beautiful freedom and this breath that I get a chance to breathe. So people came to me with all types of things, but the decision I made was to just be cordial and to pass on. And for all the people who've been through what I've been through, I can honestly say that who know the temptation that comes along with it, I can honestly say that today, I'm not tempted by it. I'm not tempted by hurt. I'm not tempted by struggle. I'm not tempted by that comes along with doing the wrong things and the repercussions that come from my actions. And it feels good to finally say that. It feels good to be able to bring that truth to light. And I hope that somebody else can grow from this, because we all will want someone that we're not anymore. So, even when it comes to the decisions that I think about as well, even with the people that we have in our lives, because if all my friends were, if they just worked at a pizzeria making pizzas, they would never come to me with crime. If their whole lives consist of just working, and doing what they had to do, but because of the criminal element of the people we have in our life. So for me, the decisions that I make, like, okay, right now I've been away for a long time, and when it comes to a relationship, it's a blessing to meet an amazing person. It's a blessing from God to meet an amazing person who you're compatible with, and you can share, your likes and your dislikes, and just be yourself totally and freely, and to grow and bond. But the decision has to be made by you to be what that person needs, to be, what, you know what I mean, the happiness, the understanding, the strength when they're weak, the love when they're angry, whatever it may be. And I also wrestle with those decisions too, because I don't want to bring hurt to someone because I'm not ready to be what I know I can be and who I want to be. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a decision I have to make. I don't know. That's a touchy subject for me, but as we share, come to understanding. Like, I made a decision. I can be totally clear with you. I made a decision this week to go buy a car. I imagine I've been out 50 some days, but I went and bought a car. Had to get around, had to get to work, had to transport my children places, had to do things that I want to do. And I made a decision. Maybe it's too brash, but I bought a car. It runs good. But I told myself that I wanted to go to somewhere where I can finance and just not have to go through the world of headaches and troubles of putting money into a car. I'm too old for that. I've been doing that when I was a kid. But I'm dealing with a situation like that now. Do I complain? Somewhat. But I have to do something about it. And as a man, guess what we do? Or as an adult, period. Not just, casting out the women, because the strongest people that I know sometimes are women, on my everyday basis. But just in general as people, decisions. I could have made a decision to be, a little more patient, but I wanted a car. I wanted to get around. Decisions. Yeah, I can deal with the consequences. I have no choice. So we have to make sure the decisions that we make every day, the detrimental decisions that we make every day, how they can bring about a better, resolve, a better result. Something that I keep hearing from my family and friends, which is a good thing, but I'll tell you, this is what it is. People continue to say, hey man, you've been out, in a little time, you got a job, you're doing this, you're pursuing this, which is a blessing. Because I planned these things. It was a decision that I made many, many years ago, when I was incarcerated, to do some things, to be something, to take some leaps, some bounds, take some steps to get to the next place, wherever that is, that I want to go. And all I can say to them is, they say, you did more than what other people did. And I say, yeah, that's understandable, but so they say slow down. I'm saying, don't overwork yourself. But I have a mountain to climb called success. And you heard of people who climb Mount Everest or any of those big, safari, things where they had to go and they had to find a guide, they had to find the proper rations, they had to find, time it properly to take their climb to wherever they, or just their journey to wherever it was they was going. And I'm still taking steps to just get to the bottom of my destination of climbing this mountain. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a big one. So I'm blessed to be able to do this, but I don't feel like slowing down. I feel like I thrive in those situations that, not necessarily chaotic, but when it's going, I thrive in it. I can see progress because of the decisions that I'm making. I hope what I'm saying has some clarity of what I'm going through in my life and how the decisions that we make and the people that we allow in our life, how we can coincide with the successful or the positive or the beautiful and have the mirror of that, or we can coincide with the wrong or the lazy and the whoever's, and we can get the mirror of that. Of course, it's always our choice. But I know we all want so much better for us, our families, our children, of course, our spouses, people that we're in relationships with. So I think the decisions that we have to make, we have to continue to wrestle with ourselves to find the best answers. And when we fall, we mess up, we deal with it as adults should. And we press forward to get the best. I hope you all have a great day. I hope your week is going to be filled with decisions. And I hope you make the best choices and to get the best results from your decisions. Until next time, I thank you once again for sharing with me.